A cruising yacht is a sailboat that is fit for traveling across long distances, while at the same time offering the amenities necessary for life aboard. A cruiser is a sailor living on said vessel and doing that aforementioned long-distance travel. Even though we have owned this boat for 2 years now and have been liveaboards for 1, it has only been a handful of months since we stepped into our new lives as cruisers. And it is a wild role to play. As cruisers, the world is open to us. As cruisers, we get to take our home across oceans and countries and cultures. We get to connect with nature and embrace what it means to live a self-sufficient and sustainable life. We are both figuratively and literally diving to new depths all the time. And as cruisers, it also means that we are, for the most part, alone. We have to hope that we brought the right skills to get ourselves out of trouble, or have enough wits to figure it out quickly. Out here, we are our own mechanics and our own hospital. We are the only lifeguards around and had better catch some fish for dinner. The transition to being at sea feels like a constant and forced stretching of the infamous comfort zone. We are repeatedly putting ourselves out there, IRL and online, and we'd like to show you the realities of it all. So today, we welcome you aboard for part 2 of a closer, more intimate look at our unfiltered and non-glorified boat life here in the far Bahamas.
Real quick, we need to thank the sponsor of this week's video, and that is our friends at Surfshark VPN. VPNs are amazing. Surfshark VPN is especially amazing. It's a virtual private network. Basically, it just keeps you safe online from people that want to steal your data, that want to get your bank account information, your social security number, whatever it is, because Surfshark encrypts your information end to end so that they can't, if hackers even get it, they can't read it. And it just makes it safe, especially when you're using public Wi-Fi or free hotel Wi-Fi or marina Wi-Fi, like we are often using to be uploading these videos and dealing with sponsors and bank account information and all sorts of things that you need to do online these days. Surfshark is a great idea. I don't care if you're in the country or out of the country, it's a good idea. Another bonus, though, is that if you are out of the country, or if you want to pretend you're out of the country into another country, you can change your virtual location so that you can maybe watch HBO Max or Netflix or wherever to watch different shows, or watch a show that's potentially blocked. Comes in very handy when you're trying to watch House of the Dragon. Right now, Surfshark is offering the amazing deal of 83% off and 3 extra months for free. All you have to do is use our code surfshark.deals/Evans, or you can just put in the code Evans into the promo box, and they'll give you that, plus a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's really no risk. Go try it out, and stay safe online.
This has been one of my favorite stopovers. We caught up on sleep, which we desperately were needing after the Rolly Anchorage. The water here is super clear. We went on that little cave adventure, went to the beach a few times with the dogs.
Yeah. Made some water. The water here is super clean, so
yes.
Made a bunch of water.
Part of me wants to stay. I think we both have thought about staying. However, we have a very specific mission, and that is to go freediving, to go spearfishing, and we are only a couple hours south of some amazing dive spots. We spotted them on our way around the first time, but there was a squall that day and we didn't stay very long. And we moved on. And ever since then, we keep thinking about it. And we keep thinking, we should go back there.
So we're going back.
We're going back.
A windy day. There's a squall that just blew by just north of, well, just where we're going, actually. So that's gone. It looks super clear the rest of the way. So I think we're going to be good. It's about a 3.5 hour sail. We'll get there at dinner time. We have to go through a pretty, spotty patch of a bunch of coral heads and rocks and stuff like that. So we couldn't go this morning because there wasn't enough light. So we waited till now, so there's enough light and a high enough tide that we can get through. It's kind of like a balance act between tide and light.
And we found the perfect lukewarm in the middle.
Lukewarm.
Just right.
The Goldilocks hour.
It really is the Goldilocks hour. Okay. Don't confuse that with the golden hour. Very different.
Sure, problem. These are the official dog towels.
Does anybody want to join me at the front? You guys can follow me if you want. know if there's any fishes? When? Head sail is up and our timer just went off for our bread. It's not done, but I have to take the parchment paper out. I'll show you. Thanks, Brett. Ooh, it's like crispy this time. That's interesting. Finished baking.
What the?
Apparently we're wing on wing.
Yeah, I meant to do that.
That was surprising. Oh, there we go. That makes a little more sense. Oh, now we're back. What is the wind doing?
He doesn't know, that's the problem.
Getting too close to that squall.
Yeah.
We're gonna take in a little bit of the sail just until the wind decides what it's doing because it's shifting all over the place. It might shift for a while. The storm is still a ways off, but the wind currents are ranging far. All right.
Hold on, head sail.
Yeah.
You're going main.
Oh, I know, it's already here.
Okay.
You not want me to?
No, yeah, go ahead. You have to be able to?
No. I might be able to get some of the headset, but not the main. Head sail is fully reefed.
Okay. Kind of a fun, unintentional wing-on-wing action going on. I mean, it shouldn't be. The wind's 155, just there it goes.
Just
No,
this-
it's on 150 degrees to starboard. That head sail should not be filled.
well, I believe the sail's more than the instruments. to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's fair. That's
Maybe we
fair.
need to check our wind instruments.
Yeah, maybe they're all like turned a little bit.
Because this is physics, not mechanics. We're out here just chilling, eating our bread, having a good old time, downwind sailing, so it feels like we're going slow. And then Brett starts getting all philosophical about whether or not, here's the thought process that he was going through. What if Penny fell in? And if she fell in, the easiest way to get her would be with the dinghy. And so then how would we get on the dinghy to go get her? It was a long train of thought that I didn't really follow very well, but the end of it was the important question. If we wanted to get to our dinghy while we're towing it, could we? With it tied on.
Could we get on it?
Could you get on it? And being the supportive, loving wife that I am, I told him that he should just jump in and see. And so Brett's about to jump in and see if he can get on the dinghy.
What's the contingency if I can't?
I'll untie it.
What if I go past it?
I'll untie it and you can swim to it. Or I'll just be like, peace out, I'm solo sailing. Well said, babe.
I'm just not confident that you'll come back and get me if I don't get on.
What are you trying to say?
I mean, you sounded very happy about the solo sail. Yeah, I'm out.
I'm not gonna come back and get you. You're gonna swim to the dinghy and then you're gonna come get me.
All right, why not? We're doing. Oh, we slowed down. We're only doing 1 knot now. We were doing 2.5.
Oh, we're only doing 1 knot?
No, we're at 4. 4.25.
Why are you getting all nervous about them?
I can't swim a knot.
You got this. I believe in you.
Okay.
You should dive over the lifeline.
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay.
Like Baywatch style.
Yeah. Oh, he's in! Oh, it doesn't do it! Okay, he made it to the dinghy. Oh, he made it! He's in! Success! Okay, now, just like, walk up the rope back to the boat.
Did you walk it up?
No, like, just jump in and, like, pull yourself up the rope.
Just pull myself in?
Yeah. No, like, jump in the water.
I know.
Oh, okay.
You ever seen Waterworld?
No, I haven't.
This is how he catches a really big fish.
Are you the big fish?
Yeah, I'm the lure.
Really?
That wasn't bad at all.
We've officially stopped moving. So, I think we're all just gonna go swimming now.
Perfect time for you to try it.
Yeah, perfect
I
time.
want to see your epic dive off the back.
Okay. Here. Dingo, come here. You're a tripping hazard. Let up. Go boy, get up.
Did you slip?
Yeah. I don't know how to do this. Ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Penny says she
Battery
is.
might die.
Oh no. I don't know how to jump. I've never jumped over something like this before. I realize it's not that complicated, but it seems scary.
I believe in you.
I'm scared.
You're overthinking it. Just go.
I know. Okay.
Babe, your dog is drowning. What are you doing?
She can swim.
Here's
Penny,
Dingo. He
do you
can't
want to go
swim.
swimming? Dingo can swim. He even swims with his back legs now.
I know.
I have proof. Okay, I can be a badass. Ready? My fears. You didn't get this much of a running start, did you?
I have no idea. I just did it.
I don't know how to get my body over it.
You just step right there and jump that way.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
You got a good angle?
Yep.
Okay. I never liked the high dive.
High dive. Jade got lucky. The battery died. Gave her another minute to contemplate her life choices. Okay, ready to go.
Okay. Why is this so terrifying? I'm ready.
Aww, chicken.
Oh, don't call me that. Okay. Both tops and bottoms are going to come off as soon as I dive.
I'll zoom in. One, two, three.
What did I just do?
Oh my gosh. Are your feet okay?
I don't know. Oh, and the line sunk. I really hold on to out here. The water is really salty right here.
Right?
It's like extra salty.
I know, it's like painfully salty. The boat just spit on you.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, that's why when I was swimming, I was like spitting it all the time because it's so salty. It's like nasty.
How did you get up?
Just like that. Just did a press. Nice. Well done.
That was not well done.
No, but you did it. I Kinda.
It was done.
It was done. We got the job done. Autopilot just turned itself off saying that it can't hold a course anymore because there's no wind and we're not moving.
Feel free to give me a rating 1 to 10. The score, like the signs.
Should have done it in slow-mo. So we could watch the instant replay. We're gonna pull in the mainsail just because the wind is shifting so much that the mainsail is just kind of violently going side to side, which kind of like crash jibes, except for we haven't swung the boom at all.
Not
so
to correct you, and if I'm not, I just feel like not violently, more like drunkenly.
Drunkenly, we have a drunken mainsail.
He's not angry.
So we're gonna pull in the mainsail and then just use the head sail until we get more on like the exact track we need, and hopefully by then the wind will figure out which way it wants to be blowing.
So go ahead, can you have a look at it?
Yeah, I can do it.
I have a little at a time so it can't get up against that rating.
The wind is right at the angle that we might be able to have the head sail out and the mainsail. It's about 120, 130 degrees. We can usually do it at about 120. 130 might be too much, but we'll see. So I'm gonna try pulling out the mainsail and see if we can get both sails going, so we will go a little bit faster. Getting under this. Well, with that acceleration, our apparent wind angle has changed. We're now at 90 degrees, and we're moving, doing 7 knots now. Feels pretty good. Tethered in the dogs. Jade's still writing voiceovers for our YouTube shorts. I think we'll get there in like half the time now.
I'll take faster.
Okay. Man, this is not our day. Got some limp sails here.
Good. A little itchy. I have a few bites.
We did get a few bites at this anchorage. I think our bodies are getting used to having bites, and so it wasn't as big a deal, but we definitely did get some no-see-ums and a couple mosquitoes, at least a couple, at this last anchorage.
Yeah. It's just mosquito and no-see-um season here, so it's like the worst time of year here for it. But I hate to complain about anything while we're here.
I know,
feel
right?
like it's wrong. It's wrong to have any qualms about anything.
We don't have to complain about it, but we can be factual about the scratching.
Yeah, it's true. Don't come to the Bahamas to be like, we want to live just like Brett and Jade, and then begrudge us because we didn't tell you about the bugs.
There are bugs.
There are bugs.
We're almost there, got all the sails up. Very light winds. There's just waves. It's pretty shallow here, but deep enough that we don't really have to worry too much, as long as we're just following kind of the path. We're at about 12 feet of water, so not a big deal. We're about to go into the minefield, though, of coral heads.
Good visibility.
Very good visibility. Dogs are just chilling. Everyone woke up from a nap. The wind has been a bit off and on. It just barely picked back up, which has been nice. We were doing like 1 knot there for a little while. I stayed strong though, and I didn't turn on the engine. Learning a little bit more patience with sailing. The wind usually comes back. Just gotta wait a minute.
We almost always have a lot of wind.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't had a no wind problem much this season.
Yeah, we usually have too much wind. We're up here looking for dolphins. Hunting dolphins. You see any dolphins?
Where are the dolphins? Where are the dolphins?
No dolphins.
I get lost all the time. Hey, I know you. You're Jody Clark's sister. I used to think, oh, you're buffalo man. I'm gonna take a minute to get tired, right? Very slowly, he went directly to the right channel. Wrong, and would never make the mistake in their contrary weights. You okay? Thank you.
We're sailing to our anchorage.
Little raindrops flooded the beach, and she said, "It's gonna rain bullfrogs. That oil gets soaked through." She's been getting back into that space of grass.
We finally found ourselves some wind, and we're approaching our anchorage. We're maybe 5 minutes. Penny, get down. Brett's reeling it in. Yeah, what are you doing?
I got some seaweed. Woo! Yeah, we're just about to our anchorage. We're gonna try and sail as close to anchor dropping as possible. There's a couple other boats here, so we probably shouldn't anchor or sail onto anchor, but we can get pretty close. But yeah, it's gonna get shallow, so pulled in the lure and just gonna kind of weave our way through the anchorage.
We are sailing in super close to the anchorage, pretty much as close as we can sail, which means that we have to be very quick and efficient about furling our sails in so that we don't accidentally sail a little bit too far onto the beach or into other boats. But conditions are perfect for this, and it's something we've never really done before. We usually furl our sails in before we get to the anchorage, which means this is our first time trying something a little bit new on the boat.
Good practice.
Yeah, it's always...
Especially the other day when our engine didn't start, you know?
Yeah, that was a little stressful. So,
I don't know. Should we see if we can sail to our anchor spot? Where do you want to anchor? You can call it.
I think we should anchor like directly in right here.
Anchor right here?
Yep. That'll give us enough privacy from that boat.
Okay. Well, get ready to furl then. Turn into the wind, then we'll furl them.
Alright.
Head sail in main?
Correct.
Okay.
You got it.
Go, baby, go!
Is it stuck on something? Ripping up my hands.
Okay, main.
Yeah. Go.
I can't.
Nice.
Well, are we stopped yet? Yeah, we are. Okay, do it. Drop it. Whew. All right. We just sailed to our anchor spot. Furled the sails. I have the key on, but the engine is not running. Now Jade is dropping the anchor, and we've stopped. We're starting to drift back. There's our anchor. So we're gonna drift a ways until it catches, and then it should set itself. Our anchor's heading out that way. The boat is like this, and we're trying to face the anchor now. Cool. Wind's gonna push us back, set our anchor. Jay just got the snubber set. Nice job!
That was great.
That was awesome.
I'm proud of us.
Me too.
We should do that all the time.
We should. Now when it's time to leave, let's see if we can get off without starting the engine.
Okay,
It's doable.
I'm game. We chose a spot particularly far from land because we don't want any bugs on the boat.
Yep.
We decided that it might be a little less comfortable out here, but the distance from the beach is going to make it where it's way less likely for us to get any no-see-ums on board. No-see-ums are spawns of the devil, and the ocean is a goddess. So we'll choose the ocean waves over the devil spawns any day of the week. Right, Brett?
100%.
Maybe not any day of the
And we
week.
really like the beach right there. And so now we're close enough to get to that beach quickly. Take these puppies for a run.
We just want to go to the beach right now.
Do you want to go to the beach? Do you want to go to the beach? Beach? Cool.
That's a yes.
What's funny is like what we did is what you used to always do.
Yeah.
That's how sailboats didn't used to have engines.
I feel like I'm just beaming. I'm so excited about the fact that we just sailed onto anchor and didn't turn on our engine at all. That is the goal always, because then we won't have to use the diesel, and then we're more self-sufficient, and we're overexposed. There we go.
Oh, are we on manual?
No, I
Oh,
just...
okay. Yeah, I mean that way we can use our diesel for like generator and air conditioning. We have to waste it on motoring.
Right.
On our anchor.
Motoring is so frivolous. AC, much more important.
I mean,
I'd prefer it. Are you happy about this?
I'm super happy. That was a lot of fun.
Proud of us.
Me too.
I like learning new skills.
Yeah, that was good. That was, I mean, we picked this. You said that's anchor right there, and that's like exactly what we did.
I just feel awesome. I don't know if anybody saw that, but I hope they did. Like, we just rolled in here like we knew what we were doing.
There is one other sailboat in this anchorage, and so we definitely felt a lot of pressure. Like, we can't mess this up.
I think it's good Brett and I are learning how to sail. Like, really learning how to sail in the Bahamas when nobody's here. It has given us a lot of comfort and privacy to make mistakes without being embarrassed.
We're gonna hang out for just a little bit, kind of clean up the cockpit, clean up the boat while we're waiting to make sure the anchor's set, make sure everything's safe. And once we know everything's set and good, we will go to the beach. Yeah, we'll go to the beach. Yep.
We got some flies at our last anchorage. Brett, will you please show them the amazing fly swatter I made?
Jade made a fly swatter out of some stainless steel mousing wire and what is that?
Produce mesh bag?
Nylon produce bag. It doesn't work very well.
User error.
Good boy.
I am excited to explore these dive spots. One of our friends told us that there's some cool underwater caves. So that's on the docket too. Brett just got the tow line off the dinghy. These little shackles, if we leave the tow line on when we motor around, clink like crazy. Super annoying, and obviously wears unnecessary wear and tear. So we took those off. Everybody's in the dinghy but me, so I should hurry. I'm coming. Oh, will you come back for me?
Maybe. We never flew the drone today. We should have.
Yeah, it's nice.
Wait. Okay, go to the beach.
Check out how soft the sand is. Okay, ready? This is the softest sand here. Ever. I have walked on a lot of beaches in my life. This is the softest sand I've ever walked on before. Cindy, I could look for us.
Yeah, bingo. All the way.
Sit. Sit, sit.
This bird just dove down. It looks like a hawk, eagle. That's a good sized fish.
Good job.
Well done, dude. Getting suited up. Jade is gonna dive down first and set our anchor, and then I will get ready because there's a current pushing us pretty far and we don't want to lose our spot. Last time we kept like, okay, here's where we want to be, and then we'd stop the boat, we'd get all ready, and by the time we were ready, we were like 4 miles away. And so we don't do that again.
Right after I put my snorkel in, Brett's like, can you tell everybody? I was like, okay. I'm gonna dive in and anchor the boat, and then we'll dive. Oh, and then Brett will get ready, and then we'll dive. Okay, bye.
This area is full of bommies, which is more of an Australian term that we picked up when learning our diving basics from some of the great Spiro channels. A bommie is a coral head that sprouts up from the ocean floor like a head of broccoli. Coral is actually an animal that starts out as a small polyp that can grow and divide for hundreds of years to form massive colonies. that become multi-story fish condominiums like this. These coral heads are more abundant in warm, shallow water. The one we're diving right now is in about 50 feet of water and is roughly 30 feet tall. This means we must dive 20 feet down just to get to it. For us, 50 feet is doable, but we keep a really close eye on each other. It's not only the fear of blacking out that worries us, but that after about 2 drops, multiple sharks tend to show up, just to check to see if we had any luck on the hunt. There were some good looking snappers down there. Are we gonna try and go get one of those?
Snappers, not snappers.
Snapper.
I hear snapper.
There's not a groper, it's a grouper.
Based on my dive earlier, I think it's pretty clear to all that I never was much for dive team growing up, but I have always been a swimmer. I grew up in Arizona, where the dry heat drives many into clear-watered swimming pools, especially the especially active kids like me. My mom knew from the beginning that I could not be stifled inside the air-conditioned safety of suburbia, so I learned to swim in my neighborhood pool when I was 3 or 4, and my heart never left the water. It became the center of imaginary games, a portal to new worlds. I grew fins and gills and spoke with invisible fish. The portal survived the test of time, and by my early teens became a gateway to a realm of peace. I had started to find the noise of our world overwhelming. It all collected in an endless rebound within my own head, and the only place I found silence was under the water. It was where I could sit still, watching the patterns of light refract through the surface.
I need a break. I didn't see that shit from there.
You okay if I dive?
Yeah.
I started swimming competitively at 12, and I would be in the water actively practicing anywhere from 32 to 40 hours a week. I really loved it, and on my 18th birthday, I boarded a plane and moved to Hawaii, where I convinced college boys to teach me to surf, to freedive, and to spearfish. It was in that era of young adulthood that I was finally and firmly diagnosed with ADHD, which I thought made a lot of sense actually, but my family all laughed at my surprise because apparently it was common knowledge to everyone but me, and I think I ended up finding a lot of beauty in that. I had never been a piece that would fit nicely into a cubicle world, and they all knew it. So instead of trying to smash my uneven edges into the tight 90-degree box of normal, they kept the boxes far away, stuck me in the sunlight, and let me grow. Without explicitly saying anything, they taught me the strength of thinking in my own unique way. I mean, it's way easier to think outside the box if you were never in the box in the first place.
Hold it out of the water. Hold it out of the water.
Woo! All right, we are pooped. We just got back out of the water. We got 2 fish.
Oh, that was amazing diving.
That was some
The
good
conditions,
diving.
The sharks.
There were, I think the total I saw was 4 at a time. So we had 4 sharks.
I tried to show you the footage
very
of the
interested.
one that kept approaching me.
Yeah, we had sharks that were very interested and a couple barracuda that were very interested in us. And got some fish.
That conch was pretty cool.
The conch was cool. We never, yeah, so Jade grabbed a conch and dropped it, and a fish came out of it everywhere looking at the conch.
So then I dropped it again because we're like, this works. The fish are super interested. And Brett was getting lined up for a really good shot, but a shark also thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
And like intercepted.
Yep.
Like he got right between you. If you had shot that fish, the shark would have been on you.
That's what he was waiting for. The sharks were never a problem though. They did start getting more and more curious as the day went on. So it's probably time to be done either way.
Cool.
All right, head back, clean up these fish, clean up our gear, get some dinner.
That's some of the best diving that I've ever done.
Yeah.
I
Oh, we
did
measured it. It's
really-
just about 50 feet.
Yeah, we were diving 50 feet and I had a lot of bottom time. I'm really
You
happy.
did. You did awesome today. Better, way
Yeah.
better than I did.
Was that a sentence? You worked out right before.
I did. Yeah, I was actually really disappointed with it because last night I was doing breath holds and I held my breath for just over 4 minutes. And then today I was like barely getting a minute.
4 minutes.
Yeah.
You didn't even tell me.
You were awake, so you said. You claimed that you were awake. But yeah, I got 4 minutes in like 3 seconds.
No, we were doing breath holds together. I fell asleep.
Right, that's when you fell asleep. Yeah, I did breath holds. I got just over 4 minutes.
You're like, we were mid-conversation and you fell asleep last night, Jade. No, we were not mid-conversation. We were holding our...
Maybe I was a little hypoxic. I thought we were having a conversation. Anyways, I held it for 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. And then today I'm like barely getting a minute. But yeah, I had worked out for an hour just before we came, so.
And drink a ton of caffeine.
That's true. And drink a ton of caffeine as my pre-workout. So yeah, I can't be too hard on myself. I got 2 good fish. We'll call it. We'll call it a win. You did do really well today. I'm really proud of you.
I'm really proud of you.
That was your best bottom time ever.
That was my best bottom time ever.
And you did an awesome flag rig.
I did. And I found a lot of cool fish.
You did.
And I spotted a lot of cool fish for
You
you
did.
to go shoot.
You did. You almost shot some today. You saw you pulling back on them.
I know. But then I make eye contact with them and I think, I bet your mom loves you. What if you have a boyfriend?
What if they're a bad kid? Like they're mean. They're the bully.
I'm warming up to the idea of it. I used to spearfish. I got soft.
That's her food basket. I don't know. I think so. We made it. We made it back. I am wiped. I might just eat these fish as is. Yep, just scales and all. I don't know.
Stealing. Do you think?
It's a meal.
Definitely.
Whatever happened with all that? Couple bones in there. just getting these fish filleted up. I'll put you on there. Dingo, do you want it? Yeah, getting them filleted up. Oh, did you drop it in the crack? That's unfortunate.
You happy with how today's spearing went?
I am super happy with how today went.
Does it feel good to be doing
Got
it
some
again?
good fish. You did some amazing diving. We got food. That was the goal. The goal was just we need protein, and we got it. So
Yes.
I'm content. It's not. There was one other fish I shot and it got away that I really wanted. It was a snapper, but I'm totally content with these.
Yeah, we can dive tomorrow.
We can dive tomorrow.
I just had a great time.
Yeah,
And I'm hungry.
me too.
We're exhausted and starving, so we are going to fry up the fish, but first we're going to take the dogs to the beach because we're exhausted and starving, and we're afraid to sit down.
If we stop moving, we
we'll be
will
like,
not keep moving.
sorry, Dingo, you have to go to the bathroom on the deck tonight, and he'll be like, so we're going to take them right now. Also, it's early enough that there shouldn't be too many bugs. Do you guys want to go to the beach? Let's go. That's a yes. Penny spotted this shark.
I see a fly.
Penny!
Look at me.
Oh wow. She splattered all the way up to your shoulder. Impressive. Go
You got
run!
me. We should run her.
Yeah, we should. Oop, that was my first mosquito.
Oh, you got one?
Yep. I haven't
Okay.
saw it, so it was a mosquito. Now I see him. Well, it was a see
You
him,
should
I
run
guess.
a little bit.
I should. Here. Jump by the right top.
All right, there are mosquitoes. We weren't sure. It's really, really windy, so we thought we might get away with having no bugs, but there's bugs. That's okay. We won't stay very long. This is a quick trip to let the dogs go to the bathroom, and then I think we will run up and down the beach with Penny and Dingo, whoever wants to run, and get all their energy out. She's definitely amped for running tonight. This is the most beautiful night I think we've had here. It is so calm. Just perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
It's deep enough. My shorts are very wet.
For you? Do you wanna go run? Let's go run.
I think that's got the idea. Let's go home.
Those are some happy dogs. Little fish are swimming under them.
No fishes. Shake.
Get down. That was some good running, guys.
The best dogs ever.
That's good.
Is that Lauren?
Hey! Hey! Let me grab lights.
Hey! Okay, they're here. Hey, baby.
Yeah, we were out diving. We saw them. We were like, we're pretty sure that's Lauren's boat.
I saw everything and like, shit, can't hit them.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Like, there's a sailboat coming. I guess we should put out the dive flag.
That's
You
awesome.
guys have any luck?
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
2 groupers.
Awesome.
We're about to eat. Do you guys want some?
Dingo.
Tonight. He's fine.
Okay.
I'm Allie.
Hi, Allie.
Allie. Expertly cooked. Professionally caught. It's delicious. You did good.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Describe the fish in 3 words. As though you're a culinary judge.
Light, flaky, buttery.
I cooked up a fillet from each fish. If either fish is contaminated with ciguatera toxins, only one of us will get ciguatera poisoning. Unless both fish are contaminated, and then we will both be sick. But the chances of that are slim. You don't want to get the biggest fish, because the biggest fish is most likely to have ciguatera. So you want the smaller fish, like what we caught today. They weren't small by any means.
Yeah.
I'm not discrediting your catch. You caught It was
You
a
did a great job getting small fish, Brett.
They're not small. They're great. You're great. Thank you guys for watching. There's a couple of things. First, most importantly, actually this isn't the most important, but I'm going to say it first. The boat show is in a month, and it is very important, and it's super exciting, and we want to see you guys there. So if you're thinking about going, you totally should. If you are going, make sure that you come and say hi to us at some point. We're going to be guest speaking with Lynn Party during a seminar where we'll talk about making money from our boat by doing YouTube and social media. We are going to be doing like meet and greet times at booths. We're working with sponsor booths. We're going to just be walking around, looking at boats. So we hope to see you guys. And if you see us, make sure that you say hi. We want to meet everyone. Third thing is that recently there's been something weird going on with the YouTube algorithm. I think maybe because of I don't know, this is all speculation, maybe because of the shorts, but they are doing computer algorithm based censoring on videos, and oftentimes in the sailing niche it has been wrong recently, and Annapolis recently made a video about this, so we figured we'd back them up and be like, yes, this is happening. The YouTube algorithm is accidentally misidentifying videos as being like inappropriate for children or adult content or, you know, dangerous or hate speech, whatever, just random things, demonetizing the videos. And after we, you know, messaged them and everything, they remonetize the videos. But the way these platforms work, for that period of time, that's sometimes 24 hours, sometimes a few weeks, we lose income from that whole point. Like, we don't make any money on the videos, and then there's like not really an apology, and we never get any money back. So I guess all of that to say is that we just wanted to like chime in and say, yeah, Delos, it's happening to us too, and I know of a couple other channels that it's happening to, so a huge thank you to people who are going out and being patrons of the YouTube channels, of like making sure that we're able to actually still have an income so we can keep creating and aren't completely at the mercy of the platforms. There was one more thing. Yes, this is the most important of all. We have made it safely to where we will be for the rest of hurricane season. It just happened. We just got here. We managed to get a little bit of a backlog for our multiple passages that we did, so don't worry, we're going to finish out the season, and in a few weeks we'll catch you guys up. We will be doing a live stream with our patrons soon, so check out on Patreon. We'll give you all the info. We're going to tell you about getting here. It was drama. It was drama. But we are here and we're safe now, and yeah, so we're going to do a live stream. We'll tell you guys about it, so check out on Patreon. We'll also give you guys all the info for the Patreon meetup at the boat show. Brett, is there anything else?
That was it. That was good.
I should take notes. All right, we love you guys. Thanks for watching. We hope to see you soon, and leave us a comment.
And comment on our awesome hat.
Do you like my hat?
Very big hat.
I'm attempting to not get skin cancer.
Inside.
Ever.
I was thinking she thinks these are small because she's comparing to other things.
Wow. That turned fast. Like other things.